Hello, gremlins. Okay. So, I have a better filming thing right now. I have something better for filming, and I have a ring light, which hurts my eyes like heck, but I have a ring light. I am so excited right now. The next phase in my Pokemon evolution is to get a microphone. So I just thought that, oh, sorry, I still have a very trashy wobbly desk right now. I love this desk though. So I just thought that today I would film myself doing a drawing. And yes, it will be with the Oddity Draws Fusion Generator, because you all really seem to like the Marge Incredible drawing. 594 views in like a week, and it's my most popular video. I don't understand it, but all of that aside, let's get to it. Okay, so this is what the app looks like. I like to fuse two characters together. And just as a heads up, if I get a character who I don't know who it is, I am going to retry. So let's do who fused with who. We've got, I don't know, okay, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I do not know who Peter Griffin is. If he's an actor, I know actors by their characters, not their real names. Don't know who Greg Universe is either. Toph from The Last Airbender. Okay, Toph mixed with it's strangely perfect. Okay, I gotta do this now. Okay, so somehow we have to mesh this sassy, no-nonsense queen with a happy little tree. So, 1 minute, I just need... Okay. First things first, I always like to make the background of my canvas this mid-tone gray color. That way, if I want to draw with a dark color, or if I want to draw with a light color, it'll show up. The only problem is if I want to draw with a 50-50 color, it's going to be pretty dim, but I very rarely want to do that. I think I'm just going to turn off these overhead lights real quick because they're causing a pretty nasty glare on the screen. Okay, and we're back. I've never filmed myself drawing something like this before. It's always just been screen recording. So this is going to be interesting. To mesh Bob Ross and Toph, I gotta think about this for a couple minutes. They already have really similar shape language. Like if you see Toph's hair, 1 minute. If you see Toph's hair next to Bob Ross's hair, like, and then even their face shapes. This is still gonna be hard. I think I'm gonna do like a portrait thing for them, because, I mean, I have portraits here already and I don't want to have to draw their whole bodies. Start with a circle for the head. I might just speedrun this part, because I don't know how long this is going to be. I might just do it drawfy style and have the color be in post. I kind of want to do Bob Ross's pose here. It's just so iconic. I remember my mom would have us watch Bob Ross videos on Sunday, and I always loved them so much. I've always loved doing art, any kind of art really, cosplay, drawing like this. I even have I'm actually working on a set of paintings for my mom. I have, I think, 3 left I gotta do. If you would like a video on that, tell me in the comments, because, yeah, I love hearing from you guys, and I love seeing that people commented on my videos and like my stuff. Okay, quick tip here. I have my basic base here, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invert it so that I can still see it below what I'm coloring on top. See? So that's a little trick that I like to do. So let's see. We really got to get this face shape down. The only difference is Toph's chin is a little bit smaller than Bob Ross's. So I think I'm going to go with that. I think that Bob Ross is just one of those things that universally everybody can agree that he was pretty awesome. Like, tell me, if ever I meet a person who's like, yeah, Bob Ross sucked, I'm sorry, but I might go to jail after that. Let's get the ears They both kind of have large ears. Like, his are all covered by his afro, but you can see Toph's. They stick out quite a bit. That might just be the style, but I'm just going to give them really big ears, because part of my animation style, well, not animation style, that's a bit of a spoiler for potential future videos. Part of my drawing style is that I like to exaggerate everything as much as possible. Now, the only thing is, either I give them this character a really big nose, or a really tiny nose. I think I'm going to go with a really big nose, because I have a lot of fun drawing noses. Okay, it's so weird because a lot of the stuff that most artists struggle with, I love to draw, because whenever I come across something in art that I struggle with, I always work on it and obsess over that one thing until I can draw it perfectly. That's what I did with hands. So whenever people see me draw hands, like on a whiteboard or something, they're just, wow, that's so cool. But I'm kind of at the point where it's like, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool, but, I mean, it's just hands. So there's the nose. We gotta make this character blind, obviously. That's like one of Toph's defining traits. My brother's always gonna be 6 years wiser. Sorry, I usually listen to music while I draw, and then I just kind of get in the zone. Very rarely do I actually just talk to draw. We also gotta get Bob Ross's smile here. Don't forget the face wrinkles. This character so far is turning out a little bit terrifying. But hey, not all characters you draw are gonna be funny. There was one I drew yesterday when I was sharing some tips with my brother, who also likes to draw, but he studied like Renaissance. We're all homeschooled, so he like went on the internet and learned a bunch of stuff about Renaissance art, and for a long time that all he would draw is realism, but recently he's getting more interested in like cartoons and the anime styles and things like that, so I've been helping him out a little bit, but there's always stuff he does and learns that is different from what I'm doing, so we just kind of help each other out the best we can. There's been times when we've been the only people awake and we just stay up talking about art and different things we've learned or things we've observed. Okay, this face is actually pretty cute. The question is, should their mouth be open? Or would it be better if they just had like this really big toothy smile? Let's just draw some of the gums here, because I remember I've done a lot of different research on different things for art. One of the things I went to learn how to draw better expressions was the old Jazza Draws episode on it. Okay, I know I'm dropping a lot of like popular YouTubers right now, but it's just because I like a lot of popular YouTubers, especially the artists. Like, there's so many good artists on YouTube. Well, no, don't do that to their teeth, guys. That looks so terrifying. Okay, we obviously have to get fro. I kind of want to mix it with Toph's headband here. I think I'm making another cursed drawing, but you guys should see the first one of Oddity Draws I ever did, because that one I wasn't on YouTube at the time. Well, I was watching YouTube, but I wasn't making content yet. And so, I don't have a video of it, but I could show you guys it at the end of this video if you want. It's super cursed. I'll tell you now, one of the characters that I had to mesh was my favorite SpongeBob character. Now, I've never watched SpongeBob, but at the time, I'd seen a lot of memes, so I just drew Patrick Star. But now, after seeing a few more memes, I still haven't actually watched the series, but after seeing a few more memes, I gotta say it's probably Squidward. I just feel for that. That's just my mood. Squidward is a mood, guys, and that is my mood most of the time. Let's see. Oh, this is already looking terrifying. Let's get the fro. Actually, this is actually kind of looking like Blind Al from Deadpool after adding the hair. Oh my gosh, guys, Bob Ross and Toph is just Blind Al. Oh my gosh. One minute, I need a minute to just laugh about this, because that's just a happier Blind Al. 1 minute, I gotta change the expression now, because... Oh my gosh! Ah, I'm just drawing Blind Al! Ah! Look, my sister's, in her room right now. She can probably hear what's going on. It's just Blind Al.
It totally is!
So I'm gonna give her a more unamused expression now, because that's Blind Al for you.
That's just lovely right there.
How did this even happen, guys? Like, there we go. That's a better Blind Al. Let's change the eyebrows too. Oh my gosh. Blind Al's usually like unamused bordering on cranky. So oh my gosh. I can't believe that we didn't see this sooner, but I kind of feel like she'd be wearing a neck scarf, like a scarf in this. Now, one thing I like to do that might confuse some people is no matter what I'm drawing, I always add this kind of shading under the chin. I just find it helps to define the head from the rest of it. And I really like the, how it aids with my style. Now, as far as fabric goes, fabric has always been, like, hit or miss for me. It's always hit or miss for me whether or not I can draw it. But I love to draw, like, scarves and hoods. Though I must admit, hoods are my downfall when it comes to most art. Like, drawing it up, sure, I can do that. I just don't like to because then it hides most of the character's features. But have you guys tried drawing a hood down 3/4 view without it just looking like Lando Calrissian's weird scarf in Solo? Well, I present to you all Blind Al. Now let's merge this down and work on the actual line art. Now, one thing that my mom suggested I do for this channel, and yes, I do take advice from my mom because my mom is awesome and she has great ideas. Sorry. As I was saying, an idea my mom had is I have an offer for you guys. In the comments, you guys can put any question you want about art, any question at all, and I will make a video or short where I answer those questions, and if it's like how to draw something, I'll do a tutorial on it for you, okay? So, but serious answers only, guys. I'm not drawing anything weird or gross, okay? And yes, I just do X's for the inside of the ears because I do not like to draw regular ears most of the time. Sometimes for the sake of a style, yes, I will draw a regular ear, but this does not require that. This is Blind Al. I kind of just want to draw like a little Deadpool over here in the corner. 1 minute. Yeah, I have to draw Deadpool if we have Blind Al. I love how quickly in the movies Blind Al switches from being like, you, son, are a pain in my arse kind of a character to, listen, sugar. Now, Deadpool has a lot of young energy, so I'm gonna give him a bit of a young face here. Let's just draw this, and then I'll do another layer where I draw more of him. He kind of looks like a little shoulder angel right now. I gotta fix that. Switch some stuff up. Although actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give her like a little shoulder angel and shoulder demon Deadpools. We've gotten way off track here. This is no longer Bob Ross and Toph. This is alternate universe Blind Al and Deadpool, okay guys? I apologize to any and all who hate that song. Okay, little Deadpools, here we go. So he's very energetic and he has a lot of childish energy. So I'm just going to play off of that for this drawing of him. There. Actually, for Halloween, I sketched out Deadpool on my Halloween pumpkin and I carved it out. And it actually turned out looking super good. I might have a picture of that I can post on my Instagram. Hint, hint. And he has like the swords. We cannot forget his swords. I'm not going to put too much effort into Deadpool because he's not really the main focus of this picture. He's just as a little bit of a joke. Then I'm just going to duplicate that, flip it, and then exchange the halo for horns on this side. Also, for my eraser, I have the strength of it turned down because I like to be able to see where my old lines are too. I just find it helps with drawing new lines for it. Okay, back to what we're supposed to be drawing. We're supposed to be drawing Toph mixed with Hey, this is Editor Kelly. I've just decided to speed over this part because the video's already super long and I don't want to release a half-hour long video. So I'm just doing the line art here, and in case it wasn't said earlier, I'm taking questions and requests for tutorials on how to draw or how to make something. I actually do a lot of crafts and I'm getting into cosplay. So if you have any questions about that, I can tell you what I know. So I'm just working on the line art here. It's pretty straightforward, and yeah, I still think this drawing is super funny. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I think I'm gonna stop talking here and play some music. Okay, so this is the finished product. Personally, I love it. If you guys want, I can do a tutorial later on how I actually color and shade things. And I guess that's it for today. Love you all, gremlins. Goodbye. Please make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Love you, bye.